Tom had always been a clever cat, but this time, he decided to take his genius to the next level. Tired of Jerry's constant escapes, Tom spent weeks tinkering in the garage, building a state-of-the-art robot designed specifically to catch the pesky mouse. He named it Robo-Cat 3000. The robot was a sleek metallic machine with glowing red eyes, retractable claws, and a built-in cheese detector. Tom programmed it with one mission: capture Jerry at all costs. Confident in his creation, Tom activated the robot and sent it on its first mission. At first, Robo-Cat 3000 seemed to work perfectly. It chased Jerry through the house with precision, cornering him in the kitchen. But just as it was about to grab Jerry, the robot's programming glitched, wreaking havoc, smashing furniture, and even chasing Tom. "Hey, I'm your creator," Tom yelled as he dodged the robot's claws. But Robo-Cat 3000 didn't care. It had one goal: eliminate all obstacles in its path. And that included Tom. Jerry, who had been hiding in a teacup, watched as the robot turned its attention to Tom. Realizing that the robot was now a threat to both of them, Jerry decided to help Tom. He waved his arms to get Tom's attention and pointed to the robot's off switch. Tom nodded, understanding the plan. But there was one problem. The robot was too fast and too strong. Every time they tried to get close, it would sweat them away like flies. They needed a new strategy. Tom and Jerry retreated to the living room, where they came up with a plan. Tom would distract the robot, while Jerry climbed onto its back to reach the off switch. Using a broomstick and a frying pan, Tom created a makeshift shield and charged at the robot. The robot lunged at Tom, giving Jerry the perfect opportunity to leap onto its back. But just as Jerry was about to flip the switch, the robot spun around, sending Jerry flying into a pile of cushions. The plan had failed. Undeterred, Tom and Jerry regrouped. This time, they decided to use the robot's programming against it. Tom grabbed a block of cheese from the fridge and placed it on the floor, luring the robot into a trap. As the robot reached for the cheese, Jerry used a slingshot to fire a magnet at its control panel, causing it to short-circuit. The robot froze for a moment, its glowing eyes flickering. Tom and Jerry seized the opportunity. Tom grabbed a ladder and climbed onto the robot's back, while Jerry used a rope to tie its arms together. With one final push, Tom flipped the off switch, and the robot powered down. As the dust settled, Tom and Jerry looked at the wreckage around them. The house was a mess, but they had managed to stop the robot. For the first time, they realized that their rivalry had gone too far. "Maybe we should stop trying to outsmart each other," Tom said, scratching his head. Jerry nodded in agreement. "Yeah, it's not worth destroying the house over." They shook hands, or rather paw in hand, and decided to work together. As they swept up the broken pieces of Robo-Cat 3000, they couldn't help but laugh at how ridiculous the situation had become. From that day on, Tom and Jerry's relationship changed. They still had their playful rivalry, but now they also had a shared understanding. They realized that working together was much more fun and less destructive than trying to outdo each other. As for Robo-Cat 3000, its parts were recycled into a new invention: a robot vacuum cleaner. While it wasn't as exciting as a mouse-catching machine, it did keep the house clean, something both Tom and Jerry could appreciate. The story is action-packed and visually dynamic, with comedic moments and creative robot antics, perfect for animated videos.